Hello students of Standard 10. Welcome to DAV Mall Public School. I am your English teacher Jagruti Mishra. Let's begin our today's online session of English. Today we will continue with the same chapter, The Hack Driver. Before proceeding further, let us quickly recapitulate what we studied in our previous session. The Hack Driver is a story of a lawyer who, after completing his graduation, started working with a famous firm in the city. He was working as an assistant clerk there. He did not like the job of serving summons because sometimes he had to face hard situations. One day, he had to give summons to Oliver Lutkins, who was a key witness in some case. He lived in a small village, New Mullion. He was happy to go to the village, but the village looked very dull and lifeless. The narrator saw a hack driver on a platform that was cheerful. He inquired him about Lutkins and came to know that he was a shepherd man and had taken loan from many people. The hack driver cunningly extracted from the lawyer that he has come there to give summons to Lutkins. The lawyer decided to rent Bill's hack and search for Lutkins. Bill manipulated the lawyer and made him visit different places in search of Lutkins. He always goes ahead and inquires about Lutkins. They went to Fritz's shop to catch Lutkins, where he plays poker. They have been told that he has gone to Gustav Barber for shaving. Later, at Gustav's place also, they could not meet him, and somebody told him that they saw him in the pool room. They could not find him there and told he left the pool room after buying cigarettes. Now let us continue the story. The narrator offered to take Bill to a restaurant, but Bill wanted to go home to his wife. He told him that his wife would pack a lunch for $50. Then they would go to the Wade's Hill they would enjoy seeing while eating. The narrator paid him for 6 hours. He charged the whole money to the firm. Bill tells more about himself as they sat at the hill. Bill talked of New Mullion. He described almost everything from his minister's wife to the boys. Bill had traveled a lot of the country. He had many jobs also. Bill and the narrator resumed their journey to find out Lutkins. Bill told the narrator that he knew Lutkins' mother. She was a terror. Once he went to her, but she took his skin off. She was 9 feet tall and 4 feet thick and quick as a cat. They went to her. Bill told her who they were. Bill told Lutkins' mother why the narrator had come to meet Lutkins. He also told her that the narrator had a legal right to search the place for Lutkins. Hearing this, the woman went into the kitchen. She came out with an iron rod of an old stone. She shouted and laughed at him. Bill told the narrator to get out of there. That woman would murder them. They, however, searched the home fully, but Lutkins was not there. Narrator's new way of life. It was nearly time to catch the afternoon train. Bill drove the narrator to the station. The narrator considered returning to New Mullion to practice law. He was charmed by everything that he saw and met there. He pictured an honest and happy life there beyond the universities and law firms. He had discovered a new way of life there. But everybody in office was upset. Next morning the case was coming up in the court and they had to have Lutkins. The narrator was shameful at not serving summons on Lutkins. The chief almost murdered the narrator for his failure. He was ordered back to New Mullion. This time, a man who had worked with Lutkins went with him. He was to recognize Lutkins. The train arrived at New Mullion. The narrator saw Bill on the platform near his car. The old tigress, Lutkins' mother, was also there. She was talking and laughing with Bill. She was not quarreling. The narrator pointed to Bill. He said that he had spent a whole day with that fine fellow. The man asked him if that man had helped him find Lutkins. The narrator replied that he had. The man told him that that man himself was Lutkins. Narrator served summons on Lutkins. Lutkins and his mother laughed at him as if he were a boy of 7. They begged him to have a cup of coffee in a neighbor's house. Dear students, in this way, Bill has made fool to the narrator. So here we end the story. Now let us quickly recapitulate the story. In afternoon, Bill asked the lawyer to buy food from his wife as it would be less costly than a restaurant. They had their lunch at Bates Hill, which is a beautiful place. By now, the lawyer was fully convinced that Bill is a generous and helpful person. He even started comparing city people and villages. Later, they went to Lutkin's mother's house, but she was a horrible lady, and she was close to attacking them into a hot iron rod. At last, the lawyer has to leave without serving summons to Lutkins. He was badly scolded by his chief the next day and was sent again to New Mullion with a colleague who knew Lutkins. On reaching station, the lawyer happily acknowledged that Bill was such helpful person to help him in searching Lutkins. At this point, he was told by his colleague that the hack driver was none other than Oliver Lutkins. The lawyer felt ashamed of himself. So, the conclusion of the story is that we should not trust anyone without knowing them, otherwise, people will make fool of us. Dear students, based on our today's session, here is a short assignment for you. Have a nice day. Thank you.